Hello and welcome back to our bird campaign. Today is possibly the finale. We're certainly going to try for it, though we've got a lot of work to do. We're still working towards the last tome of magic, though we are rapidly approaching it. At the end of yesterday, we had managed to kind of secure the edge of the lava divide here. We've taken over an outpost alongside of the Whirring Vault, one of our 4 locations. We pushed up into Turnil, which is our underground nest city that we stole from a dragon, and we took the Aberrant Terrarium. We're burning down Kinsalar. We're claiming Verdant Vivarium. We're going to be able to push up and grab that next. We're sieging this outpost, and then we have to take Gloom Hollow. Once we have Gloom Hollow, 1, 2, 3, 4, we then just have to cast Gold Binding on all of them and stay alive. And then cast the final spell and defend it for 15 turns. I don't know how easy that's going to be. I can't imagine very easy. Thankfully, I suspect we ended on an end turn. Ergo, we can start on an end turn and get things cooking. Algin, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the agency. Big things I really want to look at today is trying to get Hollow Droth's relations up. We're now taking a negative 1,000 from chaotic influence, and that continues to go up 10 every turn, 100 every turn, 10 every turn. But if we have the money, we could steal it. We could work our way up. We got the Fortress of Vines, which is very nice. Temple of the Pyre. Ignore income and stability penalties from being under siege. Every unit in this city's domain suffers condemned. Ooh. Yeah, you'd be pretty useful. We got outposts down here. We got outposts right here. You're already an outpost. I got a Solar Sanctum in Pinecone City, so I can finally start building exemplars here. Let's grab them the Estate Hall. This is a full army. It requires a hero, which we're going to get today. You guys just picked up a tribunal. We need you to grab this slot. Nice. A Thunderbird. Rare, difficult to get unit for us. I'm then going to attract population and immediately take this Rainbow Clover. Pull another Thunderbird out. And then I'm up against Verdant Vivarium here, so we're fine. As soon as this is cleared, that should be no problem. We can take that. We do have a army marching down here. And I am not in a position to fight them. So I will flee. We are 2 wounded for this. We are also missing, man, a vast lot of troops. I need an Exemplar and a Wild Tender. Wild Speaker. I could get rid of that carrion bird, put in one of those Thunderbirds. No, I'm not sure I'm going to do that. Over here, I feel like probably building some special province improvements would be a wise idea. You get bonus off of forestries and farms. I guess let's toss in a tithe collector. These guys could probably grab archer battlements just to get that garrison up. Pinecone City could pick up these haste berries. Absolutely, they could do that. I don't think we have access to haste berries yet. We don't, which will also give us Imperial Essence. I like that. Founding, migrating, and absorbing cities takes -2 turns. Heal you up a little bit faster. You've got to stay because those guys are going to try to take it if I don't. This bird is just coming up to scout. And then this is the third army to come down here. So we're going to move these guys down by these haste berries. I don't have enough to grab another hero. I'm also wondering who we even have available here. Right, we were going to go with this Sundering Caster for 600 gold. Huh. All right, we waited out. Turiel Tolarim. Capturing gold wonders. He's got 2. That's his second wonder bound. Of course, I looked away the moment this army moved. It does look like they probably attacked those vassal troops that were in there. We get to cast Gaia's Chosen, turning us all into plants. Plus 20 HP, plus 3 status resistance. Some sticks coming out of us. Honestly, I feel like that's okay for a bird. It sort of works. And then I want to cast Supreme Magic so that we get the booms. We've been called to war. We do have moderate justification. This is not a defensive war. Now I have major war justification if I take this. How long am I going to be stuck with this unjustified war penalty? Why? Why? Why is this? Am I missing a button that says call allies to war? Because I don't see why accepting that would cause me to go. Do I have a woody woodpecker? I don't think we do, but we could absolutely name a hero that. I feel like that would be no problem. All right, first, this. Birds. Oh, they do lose their hats and they get little crowns of thorns as well. It's kind of fun. I'm realizing binding these wonders is also going to cost me a fortune. I don't understand why that would have broken the alliance. There's nothing in there that says that that would do it. All right, I got 2 big Thunderbirds here. How much are these guys costing me? 23 mana a turn. We'll find a use for them. This should be no problem. Correct. From amidst the captives, a townswoman of the Emberd steps forward. We are civilians under the protection of Loria, ambushed on the roads near this castle. What do you plan to do with us? Draft block for 1 turn, but I get 20 alignment. Yeah, I'll take that. I don't need the draft. I do need that alignment. Because I actually can't burn things down without it. I'm going to want some other people over here, I think. Just put you there so that you can heal. Swap the 2 of those momentarily. I gotta keep remembering to pop my head down there to make sure that, like, we don't have an army coming after us. Pineco got an estate hall. I guess a solar nexus, why not? We collected the remains of Zaslu the Distant. And Gayan the Vicious. I think they can just stay in there. Give me some money. Give me that money, honey. I guess if our enemies also have teleporters, it probably means that anybody from the other side could make their way across. All they have to do is make friendships. Temple of the Pyre unlocked. And the tier 5. We've got the Tome of the God Emperor. Everybody gains resurgence for 1 turn. All friendly units with Faithful or Zeal come back to life with 50% of their total HP. Exalted Champion for 3 turns. Get 100% damage, 5 bolstered resistance, defense, and status protection. And then Wrath of the Emperor. Sustain 20 spirit damage, become demoralized, condemned. And if in enemy territory, 50% extra damage with Dome of Protection. Or we take the Goddess of Nature. Avatar of Nature. Base attacks have a 60% chance of inflicting poison, decayed, weakened, and or immobilized. Vision of all forests. All of our units get 20% critical hit chance and 4 blight damage. Heal all units for 40 temporary HP. And bring all animals and plants, which is all of our units, back at 50%. So that's just a better version of regeneration in every way.
In the end, we shall all be humbled.
Also gets us the Age of Nature spell.
Harness the forces of nature. The giver of life and cultivator of death. The tamer of the tempest and the guardian of the glade.
I think I'm going to take forced. The claws first. The blight damage first. Is that Verdant Vivarium in your range? It is 1, 2, 3, right? 1, 2. I think it is not. So you can move up here and heal. The Desecrated Temple, decorated with depictions of stern-looking Godir. Peek the beak, here's eerie chanting coming from within. Something big and otherworldly is coming. Faith will help us in delaying this desecration. The cultists stammer when faced with your light. 20% chance, and we failed it. In 3 turns, they get a Baylor. Sheesh. Let's see how this goes. Why is my Imperium number red? Because we're in an unjustified war. So I'm taking a huge penalty from that. And I've not been able to get out of that unjustified war. I took the wrong army. I forgot that we swapped the wild speaker. What is their army? Dark Knight, Shrine of Smiting, Chaos Eater, Warlock, Inquisitor. I guess we could try it. They got a Shrine of Smiting here, so I probably don't want to bulk up like this, but I guess I'm going to anyway. Ow. Woof. Let's see, 3 strengthened. I can hit everyone with this and it's way cheaper, so I'm just gonna cast that. I do have a Master Juve here, and I feel like I am inclined to cast it, given how bad that just hit me. Almost got that Baylor down. Now, I have an actual question. Are these guys got Curse of Undeath? They do. So what I would like to do is I would like to move forward, but this guy is going to explode when he dies. 2 hex radius. Okay, so he's going to hit you anyway, is he? Well, no, not quite. That does 19 damage. So you're going to need to do more because he's got 21. Or I might just get a critical hit with that big pig. Now, I forgot I was saving him so I could run forward and eat that Baylor, who's now going to come back to life, I guess. Or not, because he exploded. Berserk? Berserk. Now this guy is going to come back to life. So I'm going to move forward. I'm going to destroy his corpse. Nice. I was banking on that. Pin him down. Eat a corpse. Is everybody awoke? You're not. Get rid of them. That Baylor spawns next round. I'm gonna be real with you. There's not really much I can do about it. Let's put Peak back there to at least shut down that Shrine of Smiting for right now. Oh, look, if I lose a Dawn Defender, I'm not going to be upset. Need the Oath of Strife. Can't be in unjustified wars if you automatically start a war with everybody. I mean, that'll do it. Going woke, I'm unsubbing. What did I do now? Oh, jeez. Ow. Big ows. Can't quite get you, can I? Okay, that Shrine of Smiting wants to come back to life. So I'm just going to move here. Gobble, gobble. Put a shot in him. I mean, I'm not going to lose it. I don't think. Ow. Awakener goes berserk. That's kind of okay. You're going to take him out. Move up, eat that corpse, take a shot at him. Move up, take a shot at him. That is so close. That's enough. No problem. No problem. Creepy looking place. All right, so we lose what, one Dawn Defender? The cultists were not praising the deities from whom the desecrated temple was built. A malicious looking scroll sits at the center of a ritual circle used to summon beings from a world called Obadoth. Illustrations like dire penguins. The demonic scroll is silent. I could summon a penguin, but it would be evil. I could get half a turn of knowledge, or I can get 20 alignment. Burn the scroll, cleanse the desecrated temple. Ain't no doubt about. You're going to fix so that my missing Dawn Defender can now become an exemplar. So what's going on? You have 2 Awakeners. Your army is correct. And you have 2 Wild Speakers. Right, you're just meant to have a hero is why. And you're actually meant to have 2 exemplars. They're obviously not going to get here quite in time, but... Nature Lens Amplifier built here. Let's get the Temple of the Pyre so that if we get attacked by Fae again, it's not a problem. It doesn't bankrupt us instantly. Honestly, a pretty good building to put everywhere. Peak the Peaks leveled up. He's going to become an avatar of nature. The Ghost Busting Bow, which I think goes on Idris. Yeah. Flanker, Magic Origin, extra range. 7763, 1188. I think that still ends up as a higher number. They had the dragon slaying crossbow. But I don't really feel like we need that anymore. Any of these we want to get rid of? We can probably get rid of that. That for sure. Why don't we make one of our archers a crossbow? Now, Cascade on a crossbow could be really interesting. I kind of like that idea. What if it was a cascading stun crossbow? Somebody said we should call this the stake thrower. We'll call it the holy stake thrower. Oh, you guys might as well also build a Temple of the Pyre. Charon is back. Our homie got whooped up here. We now get supreme magic, so now all of our casters and support units have zeal, which means they won't burn from cleansing flame anymore. I think this means everybody has zeal now. Rangers might not, glade runners might not, but also when they hit things, they explode. The upkeep on that was so much. 34 gold and like almost as much mana. This outpost has grown. I wanted to make you into a vassal. Archon blood. I think if I take the haste berries, I can found that immediately. Do I need palisade walls out here? I reckon what's the harm? So I'm at a war with Mossfang. This is our unjustified war. That fixes my Imperium. Draco Lich wants to be out of the war. But I ain't ready for that yet. You guys can't get any closer. Flare Spire. Y'all need something over here. Well, you've also grown. I mean, you're always going to have access to that. You won't always have access to this. So I guess you're grabbing a hut. Hey, you know what? Let's make that the Sunspire. Why the hell not? Expects a response within 1 turn. Your allies, Steel Fang. Why are you not included in my allies here? I think I have 1 more turn to respond to that, so I just want to see what happens if I do. Gotta take a peek. I'm mostly curious whether or not like this guy has just like secretly broken his alliance without telling anybody. And I think we need to start trying to cast Find Cold Ancient Wonder. If we're going to do that, we should move this guy up to a full alliance from a defensive pact. Hollow Hall interrupts the negotiations. I can't pretend anymore. Why negotiate when I'll be dead tomorrow? Pretenders of my throne are stirring up my people against me. Inquisitors will judge these pretenders before a tribunal of my design. Well, I'm certainly not giving you Peek the Beak. The pretenders are sentenced to the dungeon. Excellent. I got a work camp down here for the Fortress of Woe. Boom. I guess I better build up walls. I got a work camp up here for the Secret Temple. Boom. Love to see it. What do these guys actually want to build here? All your guilds kind of suck. The Workers Guild is the best one. $25% of production to gold. 10 production per quarry. 10 gold per mine. Gross. Yeah, there's not really like a good build for this city at all. I could throw down a bunch of trees and just start planting forests everywhere, but I don't really need another draft city. Boy. All right, why don't we just do the solar nexus for right now? These guys here are mostly healed up. Hasten, swift, and slippery. You gonna give it to me? This was an entirely brand new army, and that's a Dawn Defender. I'll actually take that. In the purposes of just like saving some time. I think I'm willing to just take that. Then you can put him into here. Grandiose. I mean, as long as everybody's crafted, we should be fine on that front. 22, 19, and 16. So let's put you in the Verdant Vivarium. Start getting that out. He doesn't look like he's that close. So I'm going to try to steal this outpost. And we gonna cross our fingers. We have Imperial Essence as well as Haste Berries now, so we're finally getting that plus 15 Imperium, which means we have so much Imperium to start putting towards Exemplars. Decide later. Denounce, denounce, denounce. Let's quick save this to see if it glitches me. It did not. I don't know why it did that last time. I might as well drop into an alliance with you. That puts him at 400. Probably from shared ally. I'm not sure where I just got 300 points to here, honestly. Declared war with major justification also gave me 100. Or accept call to war also gave me 100. I think there's a couple of things just stacked together there. Ooh. Little baby tyrant knights. All I can really get out of here is awakeners. I like that I can make Zephyr archers, but the fact that they're not mounted ruins the illusion. Yeah, here they come. I'm 41 versus 35 in a 2v3. Knew I should have kept my armies together here. If I'd opted to go for one thing at a time. I don't know how this is going to hold up. What are we up against? We're up against the level 11 hero with a little baby mage lock, a level 10 hero. Not great equipment on any of these guys, but a set of dark knights, one of these snow spirits. There is 2 Zephyr archers back there, another snow spirit over here. A lot of elementals this guy is using, which I kind of like. You should not be wet. You're flying. It's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. All right, let's move up. Get ourselves in a position here. These exemplars. Oh, Emboldened Allies starts on cooldown 2. That is very interesting. All right, let's see what we got. I'd say Anthem of Victory is a good idea, but I'm also just wondering about maybe dropping in a Condemnation, seeing as they can't actually like reach me for another turn. 65 for an Anthem of Victory. Okay. It's probably my best one there. I mean, they can't hit me for another turn, so why waste the rejuves? Should say they can't seriously hit me for another turn. So many little skirmishers. Ow. More damage than I thought they'd do. Gee whiz. There's the morale, the strengthened, the fortuned star blades as well. I probably want both of them. Kind of have to do that. To cast regeneration. I also probably should have cast regeneration before moving there. Most definitely I should have done that. You're awakened. You are not. All right, we don't actually have that much to deal with on this side. I'm going to cast that. That's going to give all my archers 5 stacks of strengthened. Now, whether or not they're actually going to be able to do much with that is an entirely different question. This guy in the back, mad stressing me out. Okay, I'm going to have to move you like 1, then 2 for animal kinship. Doesn't really matter who they hit. You can't do anything except bursts, which would kill everybody around you. And this exemplar is frozen. Oh man, I'm going to get absolutely hounded here right now. That Dawn Defender is also frozen. A good fight this does not look. That retaliation is huge. Honestly, I think I'm better off blinding him. If you go here, you've got 1, 2 movement, so you could get to that archer if I don't move them. If you mark him, you can kill him. So we're going to take that shot. I don't love that situation, but I think it's still my best play here. And unfortunately, I can't really get a kill on this side either, so we're just going to have to do some damage. Sheesh. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt a lot. They're probably going to nuke this Phoenix. So it looks like they're going for the guy in the back. Oh, my hero just got frozen. You'll love it when a 2-star spear just almost kills your Phoenix in a single round. Now, the Phoenix does come back to life. I just don't got the numbers for this. There ain't no way. I don't got the numbers for it. Now I got 2 of these guys on my back lines as well. Nice. At least got my critical hit there. This Grimbeak's a summon. So let him take that. And then we're just gonna have to wail on them. Okay. We are in a bad spot in so many ways. You can kill him. This archer has to move, and unfortunately, because of... They're only going to get 1 shot. Means this Phoenix is also going to die here. That guy's going to kill you if you don't move. It's going to do a ton of damage anyway. $666. He's got to restore. Like, I could hit Aspect of the Root here, but I don't think it's going to save him. At least that way he gets rid of that character. I can move back with you. That would get rid of his retaliation, which would actually let me move the archers safely. This Blade Runner's got 100% kill. You got a 90 on those gargoyles. Part of me is thinking about coming here, eating, and then maybe healing the Exemplar. That might not be a bad idea. It probably ain't gonna be enough. but it might buy me a little bit of extra time. Give him the shield of light as well. Woof. Part of me is tempted to just like move in here and go into warding. So this guy's gonna do mostly frost damage. Oh, he's set to kill any of them. Okay. Oh, I definitely can't do enough damage to him. Killing momentum and strengthened, along with bolstered resistance. I guess my concern isn't so much with him killing him, who's come back to life. It's him killing him. So I'm gonna try to keep that Phoenix alive. He might just kill him with a rock. That guy's running. Okay. I shackled my hero. He goes for the Phoenix, who's already dead. Or who hasn't died yet, I mean, I should say. Lots of good fumbles up here. Exemplar's holding his ground. I don't think it'll last. But I can probably resurrect him. God damn. God damn these cowards. Nice. Good critical hit there. Why is that giving you a 70? 75. 81. You're more strengthened? Yeah, you got one more stack of strengthened. You can kill him. So I do have a resurrect. Resurrects with 60% of its total HP. Like bringing that exemplar is a nice idea. How come my Phoenix didn't respawn? Not only did it not respawn, it didn't leave a corpse. Weird. I'm worried these Zephyr guys are probably going to blow me up there. Yeah. Oh, you don't get to do anything for a turn either. Well, you're going to have to move. gonna cast Channel Power. And then I think I'll go with a Mass Condemn. Didn't really seem to do a lot of damage. Critical? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. The enemy is fleeing the field. I will take it. And my Phoenix did come back. Now, there are 2 more armies here. And I don't think I can, like, level up in between. Fallen. Oh, yeah. He's too scared to fight the rest. Oh, amazing. What a comeback. So what did I lose? I lost my Exemplar. You don't have a Pyre Shrine, so I don't want you to make Exemplars. I'm gonna have you run north. They become exhausted for 2 turns. I think that's probably still the right choice. You guys are vibing. You guys are scouting. I think let's lift the siege here. That way everyone can just be in range of this and I can actually heal in my own territory. And that feels like a much smarter decision. Come back, Mac, your nickname in college? Oh, that's a pretty good nickname. I guess it all depends on what you did to get it. It could create some other questions. 10 city stability. Grants encouraged. Pyre Shrine just needs to be surrounded by forest. Sacred Meadow gets bonuses per conduit. Garden of Bliss gets bonuses per adjacent grasslands province. Well, that's actually like all the use. So why don't we just slap one of them up there? I got enough money to be pumping out more exemplars, so you better believe that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. Our caster here has gotten a level up. I'm going to have to start giving him some actual spells. I guess let's go with Magecraft. We're going to Avatar of Nature here on the big boy. Snore, Thrall Keeper. We actually ate this guy's corpse. You're an Icebjorn. You actually have some really good gear. I'm gonna... Problem is that you're level 11. And Morta Thrall Keeper, you don't have good gear. I'm going to execute you. Because it only costs 5 points. And then put the plus 10% XP on him. Announced a Whispering Stone is returned from Hallow Hall, which can now be absorbed. You guys are maxed. You guys are maxed. You guys are maxed. You're building one more turn, 2 more turns. We got a nice compliment from this homie. Was there anything else we got in there? You got the helmet of hyper awareness. Lots of birds. Idris here has nothing. Let's give you Demolishing Worm. Let's also maybe give you Dawnbringer's Charm, because just frankly, why not? Actually, because we can probably just burn that down. You've got Fortune, you've got extra hit points, you've got Bird Pants, a bird, and a Ghost Busting Bow. You're pretty good. You're missing Bird Pants, but you have the Eagle-Eyed Mask. The Cleansing Plate kind of sucks. But it's still probably your best option. You definitely don't need a Wand of Magic Missile. That would go much better on many other people. Okay. 400 Imperium. Do I get teleporters? No, I don't think I do. I think teleporters are a trap for us. Fortress of Vines gives +1 rank for plant units, which I do want to cast. It's going to cost me 20 upkeep, which is a bit expensive. But I'm going to need it on these cities, so... Alright. A lot of sticky backs. Yuck. Are we we're kind of putting together a third army here. Bird, get out of there. You were meant to be my scout. Is that Faye? What is that big green light? Oh, whatever it is, I'm sure it'll be fun. See, I'd love to put a teleporter up here where this outpost is. But of course, the problem with it is, like, if I build that, everybody else will start teleporting across the map. And I don't want that to happen. Starts altering forested grassland 1 per turn. I mean, you're a desert city. You're a desert city. You're not really anything. You could be forested grassland. This place actually wants to be snow because of the Frostspire. I do need to unlock Age of Nature. Hell, we might as well just start doing it now. It's going to take 11 turns. It's going to take 11 turns. All right, you have 2 wild speakers. You're going to give one of them up and take that exemplar. You've got an exemplar, a Dawn Defender, and a Phoenix, so you're good. Arguably, I should replace the Awakener with a Thunderbird because it at least counts as an animal. Oh, yeah. We still have this to deal with. I forgot we still had this feller. I guess 3 exemplars and a hero. You made Palisade Walls. You're actually going to become a City of Embers. I'm going to get you to grow. Probably give them a mine. And then I'm going to release you as a vassal city. Arcadia. Hold on. Whoa, whoa. Hold on here. What about Birdcadia? Home of birds. All right. We have a Fortress of Vines ready. Still don't think this spell works correctly. 10 and 26. That didn't look like it changed, but maybe I'm losing it. I got to cast Force of Nature. It's going to cost me so much upkeep. I don't know how we're going to deal with that. But it is also going to be real powerful, so... Okay. Amazing name, 10 out of 10. I thought it was pretty fitting. It made sense to me. I guess we should also grow more forests, but the biggest problem I run into in every game is that I just don't have enough casting points. You guys are coming down from here. I guess this outpost will just be like a good forward attack point. Verdant Vivarium unlocked. We can crack this vault for like a turn off Age of Nature. You guys are both still healing, so let's have you attack this city. I gotta spend 350 if I want to knock a turn off. Ain't sure I'm ready for that. I have enough to get another hero. My hero's changed. I now have an immovable Emberd with charge resistance and a distracting Emberd. This guy's drip is really nice. He's 400 bucks at level 6. You're 600 bucks at level 10. Your drip is also pretty nice. Also, you're level 10, so I'm going to take you. Rania Lightbringer. We can give him the Provoking Lance for now. Helmet of Hyper Awareness. Ooh, Cloak of Starblades. Universal Camouflage. Demolishing Amulet. His color's changed a lot. I don't like this hood on him so much. I could give him the new Herald of War helmet. But it also makes him this weird astral being. I think I'm going to give him the, this guy. Just make him a proper looking knight. Why not? Steal that other dude's strip. So this army is ready. 18, 22, 19. Wow, these are chunky. Birdcadia is up and running. We got to make a play down here. It's finally time for us to start making a play. Ooh, I got room to pick up a little bit extra down here. Why don't I just grab this? Probably better if I can make it into a forest, but baby steps. I got no cash. So we'll just sail out everybody together. You guys are all chilling. You're good. You're good. Solar Nexus. That gives what? City stability per adjacent province improvement +2. That's a lot of bonuses. But I also feel like if that's what's here, could I put something like the Wildlife Sanctuary would give draft per adjacent province with forest? Would be a lot better. Or food per grassland. Actually, I could probably put that over there. Yeah, I'll build a Wildlife Sanctuary there instead. The Circle of Zealotry. Counts as a deployment location, so at least that's nice. You're good, you're good, you're good. High Perch can annex another slot here. We'll go research. Might as well, might as well. Crystalorn, hello. Sorry, I didn't see you sneak in there. Don't need any of them. The Holy Stake Thrower is ready, so this is going to go on Arabella Starstepper. In her wedding dress. I like what her story must be. I imagine she was like left at the altar. Now she's seeking a vengeance from the skies. Oh, there was some debate about giving her sword and pistol originally. It's all good. That new guy got a lance. Oh, you know what? I could just make a sword and pistol for the new guy. He has charge resistance. Great questions. I'm so tempted all the time to take Magic Origin Slayer. Frenzy's also really nice. Honestly, maybe I don't need +1 range. Maybe I should take Frenzy And Magic Origin Slayer. And we'll call it the Furious Fast Fire. Not my best name. Denounce, denounce, denounce. Birdcadia, release. Let's give them a Whispering Stone. We got little outposts. Part of me is also like, oh, I guess I could turn all of these outposts into cities, but Birdcadia should gobble up all that territory. Gloomherthold gobble up all that. Loria should move on those mirror fields next. I'm underground. Do I need to dismantle these city ruins? That I don't know. New hero skills in the new expansion. They look tasty. I'm really excited for the hero rework. Honestly, like, just so much stuff in the new DLC is looking really tight. Okay, you're keeping armies down here is what's happening. Okay. Okay. I really like the way our empire looks. I feel like we've got a good sprawl. Oh, this is kind of cool as well. The Fey mist from the Feywater Pond. I guess just because it's green on blue, but you kind of can't see it on Arctic environment. Certainly not in the same way you can see it in the forests. That kind of rules. Guess let's just put one of them in there. You guys got a Temple of the Pyre, a shipyard. That'd be kind of nice. They require foresters to have an armory. I actually kind of value having some food up here as well. You know what? I think you're just going to make repairs. Oh, I didn't know things were busted. If I'm remembering correctly, one of the side effects of Feywater Pond is everybody is hidden here. Units in this province have universal camouflage, yes. So I might be able to do a little like hit and run tactic here. At least that's sort of the hope. Yeah, I don't know that I need a Sacred Meadow. City stability is at 83. So I'm already into Harmony. It doesn't matter if I get any higher than this. So there's not really any point in me building a Solar Nexus. I guess the Beacon of Valor. Force of Nature. Total upkeep cost 143 gold and mana per turn. But all of my units get 20% critical hit and +4 blight damage. I do think that visually I'm going to turn that one off. Just because I like our golden weapons more. Okay. I have one more Fortress of Vines to cast. Love this little sunshine up here. Being like, ah, it's cold up here, but at least we have the sun. Oh, you guys are not going to let me take this outpost, are you? Wow, rude. Look at this. Sneaking in behind, too. That stack is at 400. All right. Well, that's not a problem. I think he's building a city there. The populace of Turnil have hired me, a humble sculptor, in the likeness of kings and Godir, to immortalize your image in a marble and flow rock. Bunch of Imperium, bunch of draft, bunch of production, a tiny bit of knowledge. We'll take the Imperium. Ugh. Unbelievable. 312. So what I'm going to do is I'm literally just going to next turn claim another province, and I'm going to take this. And he can have this city ruined. It's got nothing on it. It's all his. It's going to be a one province city. And he's going to be stuck there forever. Might as well go Temple of the Pyre here as well. This Clanhurst army has moved up and not seen me, I guess. Until it was too late. Like, why do I have to lose a Blade Runner in this fight? I'm literally 7 times his strength. This is a Blight Lance. Ew. Yeah. Grouse. Well, these guys can jump, can they? Yeah. Jump on a target hex 3. Oh, okay. Never mind. That was your strategy? Move forward and then turn backwards to awaken. I guess I deserve it. Clearly, I deserve whatever's coming to me. Which is that wild speaker getting torn to shreds. Miss. Like, I'm not even awakening most of these characters right now because I don't want to be bothered. Can mark him. Put a few shots in. I would like it if I could get that wild speaker out. Okay, okay. Ah, I also forget that they are, the vassals get the curse of undeath here as well. Get him, kill him. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, see, no reason for a Glade Runner to be killed unceremoniously there. Have the team wait a turn just to heal up. And we're going to have to begin the fights up here. Collect the remains of this dweeb, who's actually got some like decent gear. I don't know if I need to sell him or not, though. This is safe battle. 67 to 25. I lose a Phoenix and an Exemplar. What I also don't get about this is like all of my characters have Resurrect pretty much. So the fact that anybody gets out of combat without just being automatically revived seems somewhat shocking to me. But those Grimbeaks there. This is Skylian. Conjure Animal. Little Twin Awaken. Seeing a lot of golems starting to show up in these fights now too. They're pretty weak on this side, so I think I can afford to be a tad more aggressive. Let's move you there. You there. Buff them. She's got this crossbow that does chain damage. And stun. And killing momentum. How could I forget? Lots of tasty shield walls. Everybody ready to boogie. Auto-resolve bullies the birds. It really, truly does. They can't seem to handle it. Also, these Zephyr archers bully the birds. Big dust storm. Big dust up. That's fine. That was my free crow. Those are my free pigs. This guy's build is really fascinating because if I bunch up, he just like slams me with Zephyr archers. But if I don't bunch up, he just skirmishes onto my back line and does a ton of damage. It's like no matter what I do, he's ready for me. My Phoenix is frozen. Sure, let's do that. You can actually summon, so why don't we just get another one of these dweebs up right and center. You've been marked blind. But you're doing your best. I'm gonna hit my Phoenix. I think that's the fair trade to make. AI loves to use reviving skills to heal units in the first turn, then someone dies and the skill is already used. Yes. Too true. They will pretty much use heal the moment anyone has taken any damage whatsoever. No, that wasn't very good. The golems are down. I'm a little bit worried about these Dark Knights. But I guess they can't really charge in that much, so... You have killing momentum. Actually, I don't know if you do. But you do have a flank, and you have this cool chain crossbow, so it'll kill that guy in the back. Ooh, which also gives you killing momentum, so you could take a second shot at him. Oh, I never even thought about how killing momentum was going to play into this. The answer is it's dirty. It's real dirty. Most of them are already fleeing. Or on the verge of. Oh man, if we get Tyrant Knights in here, start doing a little bit of that morale damage from that tome, we gotta start tearing suckers apart. You have killing momentum because I empowered you. Oh, buddy. Rolling like a big shot. Car tuned up like a NASCAR pit stop. It's a 35. Why don't we take that? 75. Do you not have zeal? You actually don't. Mildly surprising. DLC comes with a battle AI where skirmishers will actually skirmish. That's exciting. I like the sounds of that. This guy can probably get killed by a multitude of dweebs over here. You're immobilized. So if that's the case, let's have you run on them. Worms. Birds. Buffs. Crossbow. Magic missile. Which I thought I took off of her, but I guess I didn't. And we just run you down real fast. Bada bing. Bloodbath. Let's be greedy. It's not that my Dawn Defender died, because I actually don't care about that. It's that the two Phoenixes came out at 1 HP. And I just don't see how that could possibly happen. I guess let's put you there, you there. Cast some Unleashed Beasts. So I'm going to pop a Master Juve on that group. And a Master Juve on this group. I think that'll pretty much do us. We get tippy-tapped with a few things. Dog, they're sending scouts out. They ain't got a plan here. I mean, I guess kill your retaliation. Then I can just wail on you with him. Mark him. Shoot him. Get those dweebs in the back. Oh, I do still have birds here, who I'm actually just going to defend with. If I move that Phoenix here, I could kill him. Killing momentum. Flank him. Now he's toastered. Those guys are shot up. Dawn defenders can move forward, get their blind removed. And then the exemplars can move up and pin down these guys in the back. I don't even have to cast any spells. I think he just tried to assassinate my my Phoenix here. Rude. Here I was thinking we got out of that, no problem. Without my poor Phoenix getting beat up. I'll move you for 85 because it also gives you animal kinship. Boop, boop, boop. Let's move you there. You got... Actually just killed him from Holy Retribution, I think. And then a little magic missile to finish it off. All right. Healing range, I'm... Oh, nice. Actually, the army that got wounded here, we can pull back into healing range. And I suspect it unlikely the rest to give me any real problem. These guys in the back shouldn't be an issue. Let's get you exposing light. Errand the Friendly captured. Remains of Mortica Evernight. Ooh, you got given a lot of gear. Army maintenance bell. Take that instead of True Sight. You can get a Rod of Spider Summoning. Who else wants spiders? Idris? +1 vision range. On you would be really nice. Announced. Nolmok again declaring war on me. And Berkadia ready to be absorbed. How do I win this game? So what we're going for is a magic victory. So I need to bind 4 ancient gold wonders, research the Age of Nature spell, that's this, cast it, and then defend the gold wonders for 15 turns. Our gold wonders are currently here, the Whirring Vault. Here, the Aberrant Terrarium. Here, the Verdant Vivarium. And then we can either take the Oralate Sanctum or the Cursed Tower. We're kind of going to see how it plays out. And hopefully it'll all play out well. I don't think Gloom Hollow will be that hard to take, he says. Cutting through 140 points of walls. But I'm choosing to believe. We're going to capture that outpost. We're going to sail back here and we're going to beat up these dweebs. I'm kind of wounded in this fight, but also it's in my territory. Brilliant. Fortress of Vines is ready to cast. We're going to cast this down here in Pinecone. Lots of wars and rivalries. Other stuff that doesn't matter. We're pretty much healed here. So I'm going to try to... Yeah, I'm going to move down here. And then we'll attack Clanhurst next turn. And I think what I'd like to do is take this as a vassal so that I can take Nightfort myself afterwards. I need 800 Imperium for another city, which I'm going to need if I want to take Gloom Hollow as well. It's time. It's time to start binding wonders. What happened here? Are all his units invisible in the snow? Or did they all just come out of the underground? Oh my god, I think they all just came out of the underground. I'm sure we're gonna have to fight all of this. Yeah, I can't afford to be losing any of these. Oh man. Oh man, at least we're in the forest. Glad I was smart enough to figure that out. Tier 1 spider. I don't even know if that's worth summoning. I don't necessarily think it is. Yeah, let's unleash that phoenix. I'm gonna Twin Awaken, Rallying Blessing. Get up our wall of animals. Roniel Lightbringer. Warding Bond. Oh my god, I haven't changed this guy's skill set. We recruited him as a level 10 hero and I've just left him as a level 10 hero. No edits. He does also have a very garbage weapon at the moment, so... you know what? Let's empower the Thunderhawks instead. I might as well heal you. Hate fighting with undead spam. I mean, normally it's not so bad, especially when you've spec'd consecrated, you know, Firestorm. But of course, I'm having a bit of a problem here. Because the birds just cannot handle it. They cannot take an auto resolve to save their life. Every turn they don't come at me is another turn I get closer to casting my big spells. That's got a cooldown of 3 turns, so. I guess you might as well summon a bunch of spiders. Like, he's attacking me. I was pretty good. Cast Spur on the Dark Knight after it moved in, so it was able to use its like big freezing blast. Klebagal. You guys can't get through my exemplars. Fools. Here's the Anthem of Victory for the Super Strengthen. And now we get to cook. I want to make sure people are like awoken. Yeah, I'm in a position here where I can embolden. And it's really powerful if I do it. So it's sort of hard to say no. I probably actually should have used Fire Breath just then, because I could have hit all those guys. I'm going to move and go for a kill with you. I also didn't want to give a gap for those guys just to teleport in like crazy. He's got killing momentum, so he automatically kills one. Can just go and kill the other. Oh, man. That is such a strong combo. These guys are all together, so if I hit them with a cascading crossbow, it'll do a boatload of damage. In order for me to do that, I will have to engage them in active combat to make sure that we are like safe to do it. I've been a little smarter about that. Could have been a little bit smarter about that though. Oh, you're not my crossbow. My bad. I don't know what I was thinking. Kill him. Sure, kill him. You do have Magic Origin Slayer, though. I feel okay with that. Heroes down. We've got a kill there. These guys are just the Dawn defenders. Oh no, there's an exemplar here too. All right. Take your punches. I can't believe we have to do like 3 of these fights in a row. I'm gonna have to keep this like super pump up the Phoenix for their attack. Like, just gonna have to remember this. Can you attack? Once. Twice. Get the my pretties. Missing all of these 25 shots. Man, the exemplar is like, they hurt. Killing momentum must have worn off there. That's okay. First round down. That's all he actually attacked with. Now Clanhurst will probably move in here though and try to pick apart as well. Turiel Tolarim has 3 gold wonders bound. If he gets 1 more, he can cast the final spell. And he's on the other side of the map, so he's a bit difficult to stop. These are all these ancestral wardens, which the AI absolutely does not know how to deal with. I guess they also all have polearm, right? Yeah. So all these guys do 40% bonus damage against me. Against literally all of my units. I can see why that could be a problem. Okay, okay. I am suffering 3 stacks of demoralized in this fight as well. That'll be pretty easy to fix though, given all of our spells. Like literally the war anthem will directly counter that immediately. You? 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 We might as well heal any frontliners that are interested in being healed. Slash have the ability to get healed. Oh, so many spears. Curious that they also have Awaken. That is going to have me facing the wrong way, but... Oh, that's restoration, not mass heal. I forgot to cast Rallying Blessing last time. That guy's technically missing 8 HP, so we might as well drop that. All right. Show me what you got, baby. Jumps. 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 So many jumps. The cast from afar pull. Oh, interesting. My spiders. Bit rude. I've just noticed a major issue. This is my last 200 mana. I just burned through like 1,000 mana in a couple of fights. Very, very quickly. Ooch. You're gonna have to cast Embolden. As are you. Just too damn good not to cast. We'll shuffle the crowd of them around. Okay. Good chance one of those is a critical. Yeah. Get rid of the mages so they can't cast decaying on everything. Oof, I think we're gonna have to go over here and just summon more animals so that this guy can get out of that fight. So I'm kind of just like switching sides with the two of them. Nice critical hit there. That's pretty good. 4 hits. This is a ton of damage, but he doesn't get a kill with it. So the question is whether or not I can weaken anybody up without outright just slaughtering them. And I would say I can with a little bit of fire breath. I'd love to get that inner guy too, but I don't think it's going to happen. What? Why did he not kill? Game, you liest to me. Most verily, thou liest. Woof. We're just gonna have to take that hit. Comically, that spider got killing momentum, though. Okay, you're a Dawn Defender. Let you get a kill, why not? You're an Exemplar. You're the only one left with points on this side. Yeah, unfortunately, I think that's true. If I hit him, my back is open to multiple spear strikes. Decent chance that Exemplar doesn't make it. Oh, God. Oh, they've got the Resurrects. I forgot about the Resurrects. Ow, ow, ow. 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 Owie, owie, owie. Everybody's being so rude to us. All right, nice. You ain't got no mana. This gonna be a problem. Neither of you guys got killing momentum? But you could. But you could. You can maybe kill that hero, which is probably the shot I should take. In 2 hits, wow. I'm gonna do that. That's a mixed decision. So I could kill these zombies, or I could kill these guys, but I'm going to lose a lot of HP for it. I think I got to put these exemplars down here. Nice. Pulling a tasty crit in there. I can't eat them. Oh, so I didn't realize this. Whatever the spell is called, Supreme Magic. Killing a unit causes it to explode, which means it doesn't leave a corpse behind. Very much worth noting. Yeah, like honestly, a bit of a game changer. Spider picks up killing momentum. Spider's on a rampage. You can actually kill both of these guys. No, I'm incorrect. You don't have killing momentum anymore. You cannot do that. But I guess you could do that. And that. Let's awaken for the extra damage. Good grief. Peak hitting like a truck. Those guys up there, those guys up there. I guess I'll just send the exemplars over here and then we can embolden. They're running. Those guys are toast. One set of archers left. Not bad. Graph, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the agency. Can't get a good shot to save my life. Boom. Oh, nice. Then this guy came back to life. Spider on the rampage. Bring the flamer. Here's the problem is that that spider has a heavy flamer. All of our spiders have heavy flamers. That was 2 Clanhurst armies and 1 of the blue armies. Okay. And I get a slight breather in between. Mage's Tower. Shifting Spire. So he's not going to lose the Shifting Spire. And he's not going to lose the Altar of the Elements. That Mage's Tower could go either way. He might win the game. It's not guaranteed for obvious reasons. But he's in a very good position to come out ahead right now. Wow, look how much money we made that turn. 1,500 gold. God damn. Picked up some Archon blood as well. That's why I was demoralized. You leveled up. Avatar of Nature. Furious Fast Fire is created. We just collected a ton of remains. Rod of spiders, rod of spiders, rod of spiders. I like the cut of your jib. You got a good jib there. Respectability brings 3 rods of spiders into combat. What a magic missile. Sight taker of spiders. Cleansing crown, frostproof mantle, defiant boots of the juggernaut. These are tier 3 boots. You got lots of good stuff. And we captured this guy. This guy's an embered. We can convert him. And convert him we shall. I kind of feel like I should get the hell out of here. Though at the same time, I can see that these are mostly all tier 1 units. So I have a huge advantage if I decide to fight it. Did I lose anybody? No. You have the army trainer. Fire breath, demolisher, and siege breaker. Yeah, I know you're pretty geared up. So this guy's gonna get the furious fast fire. And then we're gonna rebuild his skills. Because his skills are bad. Realistically, he's going to be using that mage lock more than melee strike. But I'm kind of tempted to build him with both. That makes you kind of squishy. Yeah, I tell you what, I'll give you vigor. Let's take Holy Retribution and then Mass Rejuve. I'll give you that. Demolisher, lightning resistance, universal camouflage. He's immune to flanking. He has star blades. I feel like there's a lot of people who don't have boots. And I would be wrong in that assessment. Take the boots of the Juggernaut. I guess, why not take the Sledge of Mentorship? Demolisher, Trainer, Universal Camouflage. We'll give you True Sight as well. Or I guess I'll give you that True Sight. You have a Wand of Magic Missile, Scale of Demolishing. I don't want to give like that heal item to Keek, but I guess I'll give it to Arabella. This cleansing plate is not very good. Give you a frostproof mantle. And you have a 2 blight resistance ring. Let's give you 4 blight resistance and 2 fire resistance. Everybody's moving up in the world. Speaking of, actually, we do have to do some crafting. Do we have ranged helmets? Helmets that increase range. Accuracy. And hyper awareness. I could do triple accuracy and... Nope. I could do double accuracy, 20% accuracy, and either Starblades or Fortune. What does the hat have that we have? The Eagle-Eyed Mask, Starblades, and 20% accuracy. Why don't we build a hyper awareness, like maybe 15 HP hat? I only have +1 defense. Why don't I go with like 2 status resistance, 2 regular resistance? Why don't we go like 2 status resistance and... Oh, I can only do 1 defense. One defense, 3 resistance. Birds in the back of your hat. Is what this is going to be called. And then, honestly, I also think we're at the point where we can just sell pretty much everything we don't need. All right, I am going to hit this army. Then I'm going to fly like an eagle to the sea. For the sake of speed, I will do it. Losing a single Glade Runner, it comes back as Veteran. Which means it only, I think, lost a single point. You guys... Alfred's Phoenixes are still kind of healing up, but I guess the others are good to move forward. Mostly. We got another point here. Sentinel's not terrible for you. I think Cleansing Flame Herald is always the way to go, though. And Peak. Peaky, peaky, peaky. Got strength training. Two turns on Bind Gold Ancient Wonder. Wow. And then we have to cast that 4 times. And then defend for 15 turns. I mean, we still got to get the last ones, but I guess that'll help us. All right, we're making 350 gold a turn, and I'm making like 89 Imperium. There's no reason I shouldn't be making exemplars in these cities. This place is already maxed out. It can't build an armory without foresters. This place is a real issue because there's just like not enough room for it to build any of the things I want it to at the moment. Damn it. And I also forgot to do this, and now this guy has escaped. I guess it's not a big deal because I'm not really going to grow up in that direction anymore. I'm going to like grow across here, and then I'm going to grow underground. Yeah, you know what? That's not really an issue. I've got more than my fair share of like spots to go there. Let's keep cooking. Good lookings. Getting this outpost will give us a nice little forward strike base here as well. Ooh. You don't appear to have enough defenses here. You're also not quite in range. Oh, now you are. So those guys are good. We got catapult towers down here. Might as well build some caltrops. That is my Glade Runner for down near here. These guys could afford another turn to heal anyway. I mean, part of me is like, if I just take his capital, it shuts down everything. Which is a thought. Back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And Flare Spire grows again. Well, I'm going to take this. If you guys aren't going to capture these little spots, I certainly will. I did not notice this happening. Pendant is being taken by quite a sizable army of Umbral undead. -6 flame weakness, -6 spear weakness. Those poor buggers. They're just going to have the worst time with me. What confuses me is why he went for that city instead of going for Heraklion. I don't even know how he got there. I believe this was a pink outpost as well, so... but that's okay. If all of his army is tied up here, then we can take Clanhurst and we can take Nightfort. And then we can probably just swoop back on his capital while he's wounded. Timing-wise, it still works out really well. And I suspect he's just going to get stomped here anyway by our friend. Pure good, very good. We're very good. Bacon of Valor. Just get some of those siege upgrades for now. This guy is coming in with a big army, as well as himself. Critical hits inflict stunned, sundered resistance, and sundered defense. Ascended Earthshaker. And we do have a Bind Wonder ready to go. Anyone here got an idea how this game runs on consoles? I think Jareth plays on consoles. Is it on consoles? I actually don't even know. I haven't heard anything in all my years that would say it runs badly. For whatever that's worth for you. Game runs great on Xbox. There you go. There's the official word. I guess this is going to upset people, but I think I have to start doing it. 400 mana. Spicy, no likey. Ah, interesting. I guess because I'm in an alliance, I'm not taking a penalty to that. Which I guess would be grudge due to grievances. Possibly. I just have enough grievances against him that it doesn't matter. I tell you what, we're going to take this so that I have access to down here. And then at least I can touch this. I could even put a teleporter down here if I wanted. Oh. Well, that changes everything, doesn't it? Seen a few streams. It looks good. Yeah, play it on Xbox all the time and you have no issues. Okay, great. I didn't realize. Didn't realize we had so many Xboxers. I can just win an expansion victory. If I absorbed Hollow Hall, I could put a beacon right here, here, and here. I wouldn't need to expand my cities. This is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do, baby. Not that. This. Nice, a bird. Seven turns to build a beacon of unity. Get out of here. I had no idea that we were that close. So I need one army back here, basically. He's got solid max movement. Okay. 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 Let's go, everybody. It's time to boogie. I might leave some people just on the borders to defend. Tranquility Pool unlocked. Spells ready to cast. I'm just going to charge up a Firestorm in case I need it. Ibica Lightbringer, who is this baller looking level 11 Embered. Unlocks for free on my next hero slot, which is in 10 turns. Couple treaties out. Uh-oh. That looks problem. Here I was thinking we were going to get a magic victory. I guess this makes more sense, seeing as we are order. Doom, doom, doom. We compiled the Book of Tutelage ready for transcription so that all embers may be guided to study the past. Mark of the Owl. Shadow Affinity. No. He's got to be prepping for that attack. I'm just going to start planting trees all over the damn place. Those guys have a Glade Runner coming in. Let's give them a Wild Speaker and an Awakener. Fantastic. I guess I'm just like, I don't know if I need to come back with these guys. The worry is always that I will lose something I already have, but I'm remembering now it doesn't actually remember if you drop below the amount. Once you've started the beacons, that's all that matters. Birdcadia is at Supreme Vassalage. We were complimented again. Nice. You're sick of being at war with me. If I put together 800 gold, you will actually be willing to become my vassal. I didn't think you were allowed to accept that, considering you're an isolationist. We can swoop in here and clean up whatever mess ends up left over. And knowing that this is here, I think we might actually be able to win today. Just kind of sitting here being like, ooh, I think this is going to take us a little bit more. All right, you can go. Wow, that did not take them long. A single character. That's the rudest way to siege an outpost. Oh, all right. They won all their fights over here. So blue has gone back to having no armies. I've gone back to having absolutely zero threats. If I save up some money, I can speed build the last 2 rounds of this, so they're all done in 4. I am very worried about the guy on the other side. Answer call to war. I'm gonna wait a turn. Birds in the back of your hat. It's complete. What about, like, can we make Phoenix Downs yet? Yes, we can. So, because we have 2 Archon Blood, we can now get Undying, which is going to turn all of our characters into Phoenixes. I don't know. Do I need more than just the 3 of them? If I can build an army to put on each location and then just have a 3rd stack here. TBH, I don't know that I can afford doing that, but we can untrack you, track you. If I lose 2 locations, I think I'm out of the running for that. You got a gold mine down there. We've got forests up here, though. I could keep growing up that way, but yeah, I really just don't think I need to. Just want to give myself a little bit of breathing room around here. And I just want to make a bunch of forests for fun. Especially because every single forest I build adds like +5 to my city defense now, so. It's a lot harder to say no. Okay. Probably save up money. I'm really curious because they're going to take this outpost before all my beacons are done, which is going to knock 2 territory off. And if they do that, will it push me out? Here's the Age of Nature spell. Fortunately, a little late. All friendly units get +15 morale. All enemy units, 90% chance of being distracted. That's me. My mouse acting up. Let's just take Forest Awareness. Seeing as I'm currently planting forests everywhere on the map. Seems like a reasonable use of my time. Birds, birds. Okay, so I have 2 on everyone, and then I have 1 floating army. Just in case this decides to destroy my other alliance. Fingers crossed. Just expanded, should be in range anyway. I think it shouldn't be an issue. I suppose it'll probably take him a few turns to take an outpost anyway. Yeah, 2 more turns on that front. He is coming in from the north pretty strong. I'd love to be able to save up 800 bucks and vassalize the Draco Lich. I guess I'm also like a little worried if they decide to just start sending dweebs down from the north. Where have all your armies gone? They are pushing south towards Night Fort. It's fine by me. I guess I could build an outpost over here and take Slitherer's Den. You guys built a solar sanctum. I'm not going to have you build anything else right now. Frost Herald somehow... Oh, Draco Lich is here. You just beat him up. Trade proposal. Make truce. Nah. No, I don't think I will. Worst case, I think I can probably just like sell some stuff next turn. I am realizing mana doesn't grow on trees, so I'm going to stop building trees. I'm afraid of negative numbers. I'll stop at nothing to avoid them. Karakaz, hello. Good day. Want to hear something incredibly funny, Phelan? I would love to hear something incredibly funny. I did just hear something incredibly funny from Karakaz, but I'll take another one. I'll happily go for round 2 here. I guess that makes sense that he turned that to a vassal. The pressure's on, right? Maybe I should take these mana nodes and this astral dew up here as well. You've built a beacon of unity. You've built all 3 beacons of unity. You've also unlocked forests. Forest vision. All friendly units in the target province gain 15 max HP and regenerate 15 HP in neutral and friendly domains for the next 2 turns. That seems really useful. Last night you were picking up your 14-year-old from his activities, had the windows down, every one of them, in the truck, and it was sitting in the cab. Came out, pulled on the door handle, the door was locked. He then complained about the door being locked through the open window for 5 minutes. The last 68 seconds of which he recorded, then he realized to unlock the door himself. Using the lock tab his head had been on for the past 5 minutes. Oh, that's very fun. That's very enjoyable. Kids, they just the darndest, ain't they? You gotta love when they do something stupidly foolish like that. How do I win? What do I have to do? Light the beacons of unity? Is that it? And now I just have to survive for 15 turns? Turn 145. Ooh, that's kind of close. To be fair, if I do that on my truck, my alarm goes off. If you reach in through the window and pull it, the alarm goes off? That seems extra. Manually unlock the door. What is this, the 80s? Next thing you know, you had to roll up the windows. Pump by pump, fist by fist. Dude, I really don't understand why this brigand camp is still alive. It's got to be so he can farm it. I wonder if the computer is like hard-coded to leave some XP. The voice of a goat ear. Warlord Monty the Egg Stealer appears before you. Yeah, man, you can hang out with us. Why not? I'm at war with you. Okay. We have created a Phoenix down. And I'm about to create many more. I need none of these. I need many of these. Whoops. You currently have an astral membrane, army maintenance, and army trainer. A lot of wars just started. Being pillaged up top. High Perch can annex another province. Okay. Might as well. You guys are building me more exemplars. And I guess what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to put all these guys on sleep. I'm going to leave one awake just in case I'm not paying attention and a bunch of armies spawn. We just cast the victory spell. The victory improvement. Now the keys are in the ignition. My partner's father is always losing his keys and losing his wallet and everything else. And we were actually, he was over for dinner here the other night, literally like 2 nights ago. And we were laughing about a story when he lost his wallet coming out of a car, like on the way to a play. And then yesterday, he locked his keys in the car. He was in town, rented a car, locked his keys in. Had to call all, like, CAA, get them to show up, unlock the car. In the end, keys weren't in the car at all. They were in his apartment. Dropped him in a pair of shoes. I felt bad, but also it was very funny. Especially given the fact that we had just been laughing about it the night before. When I found out that he had done that, it was just, it was too much. It was too much.
To the righteous is given the duty of bringing
Ain't ever going to be able to live that down.
to those still in the dark. Whoever takes on this duty shall be granted the right of...
I'm going to lock Tyrant Knight, but I'm going to take Intimidating Aurora first. Everybody else is forging alliances. Sorry, what do you have? You have an Exemplar, a Glade Runner. You're making another Exemplar. You're going to need a Awakener and a Wild Speaker. 27 on my main army right now. Beefy. Sent the video to his grandmother and aunties last night. Yes. Get that generational shame in there. Make sure they know. Like AAA. Yeah. CAA, AAA. Same difference. Always enjoyable. Always enjoyable to see people be a fool. Make a fool of themselves. I don't know if I'm going to be in trouble up here. This city's got 115, which means it should take 8 turns probably to siege. Unless they are like a Materium spect. Which Arctis is. Oh, this guy absorbed Clanhurst. Probably because he has no other cities. That was a good call, Blue. Partisans are attacking. Okay. I'll take it. Loss of a single exemplar. Actually, not even an exemplar. It was the loss of a Dawn Defender. I mean, I guess I could build an armory up here. Why not? My ruler has leveled up. We will give him Cleansing Flame Herald. I can't believe I didn't have that on him already. You know, my only regret here is that I didn't vassalize Charon before starting this, because I would have just had another like huge vassal in the north with a big dragon army ready to just absolutely trash everybody. Seeing as the partisans take a couple of turns to attack, like they spawn and they don't attack right away, I think I'm going to pull a major stack north. I'll probably pull my 3 best stacks north. Which has got to be Alfred, Peak the Beak, and probably one of the archers. Idris. It'll be Idris. Peak. And Alfred. All right, so we're still in great shape down here. You guys are good. You guys are good. There's another exemplar coming in here, and then it needs another exemplar on top of that, which I can't afford. This city doesn't really need anything. We're going to cast Forest Awareness. The free city of Sunrise greets you with regret in their eyes. It seems war between us is inevitable. Attempt to convert Sunrise to your beliefs. Oh, cool. Failure. Pillage, invasion. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, so we can now kind of see around the map a little bit. Oh, that's a worker construct nexus. I thought that was a another gold wonder. So I don't think he actually has access to anything else. It's really funny. It's basically Steel Fang over here just got dragged into a massive war because of me. Because I was like, yeah, I'm going to win the game. Good luck to the rest of yous. I tell you what, we'll charge up a Nature's Bounty, but otherwise I have 1 mana income right now. That's so rude. Loria better destroy them. I like this game. Joke, me too. It's a fun game. Oh, Choke Point also very under siege right now. What are you doing, Pink? This guy finally took that gold wonder. I was wondering if he ever would. How am I going to deal with this mana? I could turn all my research posts into conduits. While you're planning your strategy against a war opponent, Arctis Frost Herald, Essel Starstepper of Loria contacts you. You are my overlord. I am your humble vassal. With the strength of Loria at your side, we will claim victory over the Frost Herald. As overlord, I am owed considerable tribute. 600 gold. And I'm actually bleeding mana because I've made too many units. Monolith requires 1 conduit. Is that there that whole time? We got conduits. You got conduits. You have an occupied mana node. And Astral Dew. That's 20 mana up there I could grab. I think I have enough time for this. For this messing about. You guys need 1 more exemplar, even though I can't afford it. Flare Spire grabs its last province. Guess I'll make it a quarry. We got room for another hero. We can bring in Monty the Egg Stealer of the Mighty Mighty Mole Rats. Or I can bring in Epica Lightbringer. For free. Now I don't need an exemplar. I need to give you a bird. And I need to reset all your skills. Fighting, defense, fighting, zeal, martial expertise, purifying aura, killing momentum, avatar of nature, defense 2. Let's go defense 3. Let's go sentinel. Take restoration instead of master juve. We'll take master juve instead of restoration, and we're good to go. Does she have a weapon? No. Can we fix that? Absolutely. Why don't we give her an axe? Peak is a sword. Clove, come get me, bro. We've unlocked another Phoenix down. I want to put that on this main army. On Peaky Boy. Okay. Play it more, but I'm thinking of waiting for the next DLC. I've only played it for 40 hours. Oh my god. There's so much more you could play. You don't even need to wait for the DLC. There's a ton in there already. How do you get mounts? You basically have to find them or steal them from other people. You can't make them. You can grind them up, make glue out of them, and make other items. You know what would be really cool? If this army that was defending my city, that is twice the size of the army that's attacking this city, actually went and attacked them instead of just sitting here and doing nothing. That would be really cool. That would be good AI. I would like that. The partisans are coming. The partisans are coming. Ba-ba. I lose a awakener. Which I will then immediately remake. We unlock intimidating aura. So real talk, I would like to cast that spell. But I'm a bit concerned about what the upkeep is going to be on 18 units times 2. Yeah, it would be fine. Smash these guys. So that's another 10 mana. You guys made an armory. Boo, 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 boo. Beacon of Valor. At this point, I feel like I'm just like unlocking anything I can. Oh, can I not get this? It must be too far away. Wow, we've grown quite a lot with this little city, though. Astral Dew required. You get Avatar Nature. You're going to pick up Distant Evocation. It's a lot of invasions. Oh, they're mostly over there at choke point. You got 9 turns to get down to me, boys. How do you say I came, I saw, I went on lurk? Vinny, Viddy, lurky? I guess. Worst thing is that EVE Online takes up so much time. Oh my god, yeah. I played EVE for a little while. It is absolutely a time grinder. Why am I suddenly negative 27 gold? That can't be right. I was like plus 300 a second ago. Well, we're going to have to get rid of some units. Why don't we put you in there? Okay. We'll just let those guys escape. Okay, so Frost Herald is like sending an army down this way. And annoyingly, it's got golden golems in it. Which are, of course, the ultimate auto-resolve unit. Can't cast this in my own provinces. Noted. Duly noted. Just rebounder Cursed Tower down here. Teleporter ruins. It's kind of interesting with the consecrated fire sword. I can't actually even cast it here because there's a spell jammer nearby. All right, you are moving in for this attack. 900, 800. Okay, so I'm going to absolutely obliterate you. I'd rather fight this on my own terms. Yeah, like, I don't want to be part of these fights. Yeah, again, I'm not going to help you. That army is probably good enough that I could do this with. But I could also just wait a turn and heal. Yeah, all right, I'll do it. That's fine, I'll take it. Anything to avoid actually having to fight any of the fights. Ironically enough, though, the Exemplars lived, which are the one things I didn't need. So what did I lose there? An Awakener. Basically all of the support troops. Make them in one turn each. I can make the Wild Speaker in a turn there. If that army's destroyed, we can fold back. I really should get to turn nil. None of these armies have Glade Runners? Push those up in then. Doop, doop, doop. Trade proposal. Steelfang wants to sheer vision. I mean, yeah, I guess. Why not? Gnolmach, back on the old war. Seven turns. This poor guy is getting absolutely pushed down. I suppose the greatest fear is that Like there's a teleporter ruin here. If they all just sent all of their armies through this teleporter and rushed me, I could end up in a pretty sticky sitch. You go there. These guys get dunked. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. And then we keep sailing that way. We unlock Tyrant Knights, which is nice. I don't know. I guess Burning Guilt. Why not? You've got a solar nexus. I suppose an arcane observatory, just so we have true sight, might be useful. Province lost a quarry. That doesn't seem true. Force March costs less mana, inflicts less damage on your units. I mean, sure. All non-hero units get +1 rank and instantly regain all HP. Yeah, why not? Claw of Come At Me Bro is prepared for Ipica Lightbringer, who now needs a shield. Man, we already have one of those. Why don't we go with... Birds like looking at themselves in the mirror. Static shield. Lesser Spirit shield. 30% chance of becoming stunned when they attack you. Ooh, I didn't know that was an option. Unit has 4 defense against physical attacks. Yeah, there's no like greater spirit shield. Unit always enters defensive mode at the end of its turn. Requires 2 haste berries. I could get 2 haste berries. That would be 3. And then I could spirit shield for 2. Let's do that. Mirror burb. Friendship ended. Negative 620. I don't think I'm going to repair that. Okay. 6 turns. Definitely did not intend to go so long today, but yeah, I don't know. If it means we can eke out the win, how do you say no? Newly found cult in Pine City preaches your name. I am not to be worshipped. That'll give us pure good. 5 turns for an expansion victory. Master Juve would be very helpful. Okay, okay, okay. ED's armies. Oh, you were actually guarding that. Okay. The siege is over. Long live the siege. I don't think they can reach me. Doesn't look like it. Couple of remains. I'm not going to worry about those. Alignment changed. Great. Infestation. Brigand camp is sending an invasion force. Also not going to worry about it. We'll get P off too if I was bullied out of 3 stacks by an ally. Yeah, I guess it was pretty mean how I didn't help them in that fight. Oh, this guy really wants to push on me here. Gross. Weird tentacle shield. Big yuck. Well, I mean, he can't break his lines and declare war on me within 4 turns, so I'm not really too worried about it. You know what? Let's just take this and have fun. Loss of 2 Glade Runners. Didn't realize like my Spelljammer was in ruin down there as well. That city's been repaired, so the movement speed on my units is absolutely bonkers when everybody is flying cavalry. The fact that I don't need teleporters at all in any way, shape, or form is actually such a laugh. All those progenitor golems. Where is he even getting those from? Or are they severing golems? They're severing golems. Never mind. Okay. That makes way more sense. I really like that Frost Herald is like, I feel like he's the first character I've ever seen actually use elementals on a regular basis. He's Materium, but he's not building golems. And I just like, I feel like every single time you face Materium, they end up being super steampunky. The partisans are coming. The partisans are coming. We also have some brigands coming over here. All right, that's an awakener. I don't really want to rush that. Master Juve. I'm actually going to go take the Tome of Pyromancy at this point. We're going to go back to a tier 1 tome.
Is sacred. It is the beginning and the end. It is passion.
Because Searing Blades will boost our damage output pretty substantially. Finally build a monolith down there. I think that's 2 more turns. Turnhill is under siege. Unsurprising. Oh, what's kind of nice is they keep parking armies on this, so no matter what, I get to 1v1 them with my 3000 stack. The Phoenix King's Phoenix stack. Which, honestly, I could use more Phoenixes. I've also realized I don't have a tier 5 unit in this army, in any army whatsoever. This is, I think, probably the first game I've never had any tier 5 units. Whoa. Whoa. Cities gain 100 knowledge. Ending Wars gives you Imperium. Mirror Burb. You have a Mask of Hyper Awareness. Oh, I didn't even build you that. That's so nice. Wow, you have great items. My other Glade Runner. Charon got beat up. Oh no, I beat up Charon. I really don't need anybody's items here. We just gotta live one more turn. Some time for Eve lurking a bit. Not a worry, dude. Enjoy. I hope your capital ship bankrupts some people. May you... I don't know what the slogan for Eve would be. May you cheat and lie and topple a corporation and cost people hundreds of thousands of dollars and years of their lives. This is the true EVE Online blessing. We're going to unite the people under the great birds, the great Phoenix King, high above the sky. I don't even need to go to Turnhill. It is absolutely 100% irrelevant. We win in one turn. Boop, boop, boop. Sunrise has sent a war party to raid my domain. I would love to know how they're gonna get here. How they plan to get across. Do I get any vision? I get visions of like this teleporter. Okay, I get visions where there are forests, but I don't get any vision around them. And I think even if a city has forests, I don't get vision of that city. Which is a bit of a bummer, but let's win the game. Let's punch it, baby. Turn 144 going into 145. I think that still wins us under a short score victory as well. Or medium score victory. Short is 120. Hard to win on a short score victory with anything other than score. Even if you're like speed running domination, It's tough. So funny that we managed to grow enough to just get an expansion victory. I really, really didn't think that was remotely in the cards. I don't know why. Just never, like, came to mind. There we go. Day 145 dawns, baby. The glorious Phoenix King. Awash in green. Awash in cyan, I suppose. While some empires lie in ruin, you dominate this world under the banners of newly formed alliances, proving that a strong diplomatic bond can be more powerful than the largest of armies. In trust and unity, we march forward to a better tomorrow. You know, for this map, I feel like it kind of makes the most sense, because the only way you could possibly conquer the divide, the lava divide, is via alliances. Is via strong diplomatic bonds, because if you don't have teleporters on both sides, what are you going to do? What are you going to do about it? How do we do here? How do we do on the old timeline? We're orange. And then there's also other orange. He is other orange. So we start very low here. And at one point, that's got to be us, right? We were in last place here on turn 52. That's crazy. I don't know what we did to go down so low in rank. Oh, I do know actually what happened here. So we had formed an outpost. We had formed the city of Loria. And then we were in this constant like ping pong between Loria and Pinecone. We lost Loria. They took Loria for themselves, Charon, and then formed an outpost there. But then we came down. They made Gloomhearth, and then I think we immediately like swooped that up pretty quickly. I really do wish they'd show vassals on these maps. Gets confusing without them. And they formed Forndusk up here, which we did not let stick around. Lothric finally switched here around turn 69. And like for once we were able to get like a breather down in Pinecone City. And you can see this is when we start just like taking a slow ascent up. Because I was no longer fighting a war on two fronts that I couldn't win. And instead, I was able to push up here, take turn nil, and just start growing everything else out. One big thing that we didn't do early enough in this game was enough outposts. I feel like Pink did a really good job just like laying outposts everywhere and then turning them into vassals. We didn't really do it until like down here. But I also feel like we had a very like strong, concentrated land. I probably would have kept this vassal, Loria, if I realized I didn't need to go for a magic victory. I just, for whatever reason, thought that magic victory was the only chance. Blue was huge. They had all this vassalized as well. That is a massive. They owned literally half that continent. That would have been a tough, tough fight to deal with. These guys were like neutral with us pretty much the whole game. We never really dealt with them. And these guys were kind of back and forth on war. He kept pretty strong hold of the north. But we got really lucky on who we were fighting. The fact that we were fighting all frost people, all undead people, and that I was going for a fire build. Fire and spirit damage. Like it was really helpful. It worked out well. A fun battle. The conquest of the realm has given him a chance to ascend to the Pantheon. Will you grant to Alfred Hitchcluck his ascendancy? Absolutely. He is going to take Pyrebearer. This unit has resurgence and minus 20 HP. When it dies, everything around him suffers fire damage, condemned and weakened, creates cleansing flames, and all friendly units get zeal until the end of battle. He literally becomes a phoenix. I can't think of a more appropriate trait. It's funny that they gave him the bow for this final scene, but boop, 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 boop. We gain 8 additional points. A lot of hero defeats. A lot of tome unlocks. A lot of hero levels. Handful of vassalizations. Nothing too crazy. Oh, cool. You can say now whether or not people just show up as heroes or rulers. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot, because some of these guys, like, I don't want Jeff Bezos showing up as a hero, but as a ruler, man, absolutely. Positively. And that's it. We got 7 points. Didn't I just win 8? I might be max level 140. I was hoping I could get enough Pantheon points to unlock everything in the new DLC before it drops. But who knows? Maybe maybe we need a little bit more. Maybe we'll get some in our first game, but that's gonna be it for this campaign. Folks, thank you so much for joining me. We will be checking out the new DLC as soon as it drops on November 5th. I might have some stuff in store beforehand, but it'll still be probably dropping around November 5th. We'll have to see how it all plays out. Thank you so much. Come join us again soon for the next one. Bye for now.